Good day everyone! I'm Teacher Rossi, and in today's video, we will going to have a discussion about sculpture and 3D crafts. It is based on the art subject of grade 5 quarter 4. So, are you ready to learn for today? Then, let's get started. Before we proceed to our discussion, let's know our objectives. At the end of the lesson, the learners can identify the different techniques in making three-dimensional crafts, apply knowledge of colors, shapes, and balance in creating mobiles, clay jar, and paper beads, and create designs for making three-dimensional crafts. Class, our lesson is all about sculpture and 3D crafts. Three-dimensional or 3D art can stand freely with height and width and with front and back shapes. Adequate balance is required in a 3D art. The materials for making it can be clay, wood, plant fiber, old paper, and so on. The examples of 3D arts. First, we have the mobile art. Mobile art is a type of genetic sculpture in which objects are hung on ropes, wire, and cables to move and rotate freely. It is used decoratively in homes or even in schools. Materials in making mobile art are the old tree branches that can be found in the garden or woods, old ribbon or yarn, and other yarn or rope. Collected old things such as buttons, old keys, small bottles, and etc. And also scissors. The procedure in making mobile art. First, prepare and clean the collected items. It can be washed and dried, wiped with a rug, or cleaned with an old brush. Second, arrange things to hang on mobile art. Tie and hang the collected old items on the old branch. Put the right spacing and different lengths on the objects to be hung so that the mobile art has a different visual depth. Consider stacking smooth and rough objects, as well as small and large objects to have a good overall. Hang the creative mobile art in a ventilated area. See first if it is balanced and rotating. The second example of 3D art is the clay jar. Clay jar is the art of pottery making and one of the oldest forms of folk art in our history. The making of pottery, jar, or any pan from clay has importance in ritual and daily necessities. So the materials in making clay jar are wet clay from red soil or any sticky soil, old plastic bag covering work table, and old pen or dull pencil and pictures. So the procedure in making clay jar. First, prepare and arrange pottery utensils. Take a moderate amount of clay. Soften and clean the clay by squeezing it with both hands. Round the shape of the pot. Place the round earth in one hand and use the thumb of one hand to press into the center of the round path. Using the other fingers of the hand, gradually loosen the hole, making the rubbery of the pot. Next, adjust the shape over and over and keep the pot you made clean and uncut. Using old or dull pencil stripes, design your pot. And last, dry your pot in the shade. That's all our discussion for today. Once again, I'm Teacher Rossi.
Hello class, I'm Teacher Joyce, and the third example of 3D arts, the paper bead. So paper bead is the artwork used by piece of paper with different shapes or colors. Making paper bead is an effective way to reuse old papers. So materials in making paper bead. So we have colorful paper or magazine, scissors, glue, barbecue stick, varnish, and protective mat. So procedure. So first we have cut out triangular shapes from colorful paper or old magazine with 1 inch by 4 inches triangle. Second, glue both ends of the triangle. Third, wrap the paper around the barbecue stick. Keep the triangle in the middle while winding. So fourth, tighten the winding on the paper if you want the beads to be durable. 5th, when the winding is done, apply glue to the other end of the triangle. 6th, apply varnish to glaze and let dry. Be sure to wear a protective mask to prevent inhaling varnish. So, did you understand our discussion, class? Are you all excited to create your own 3D art? Great! Now, we will have a performance task. It is called 3-dimensional art making. So here are the directions. So first, create 3-dimensional art, whether it is a mobile, clay jar, or paper beads. Second, be resourceful in using different materials. After you made your 3D art, put a phrase that describes your artwork. Third, make it colorful. Be creative and have fun making your 3D art.
Good day, class. I am Teacher Grizel and I will present the rubrics for 3-dimensional art making. First is the analytic rubric. As we can see on the screen, we have the criteria for judging, and these are the creativity of the artwork, cleanliness, marketability, and the use of materials. Also, we have the performance level of expert, average, and beginner. On the performance level of expert, it has the total score of 30 points. Average has a total points of 20, while beginner has 10 points. Under the expert level, it includes that the product is unique. The product has no flaws or stains after production. The product's appearance make it very easy to be bought by consumers, and the product used 4 or more materials. Under the average level, it refers that the product's design is based on existing product of the same kind. The product has minor stains and flaws after production. The product's appearance is acceptable to be bought by consumers, and the product used 3 materials. Lastly, under the beginner levels, includes that the product design was copied from an existing product of the same kind. The product has plenty of stains after production. The product's appearance make it hard to be bought by consumers, and the product used 2 materials. Second is the holistic rubric for 3-dimensional art making. It has the performance level of expert with 30 points, average level with 20 points, and beginner level having 10 points. Under the expert level, it has a descriptor that the product is unique. It is clean and has no flaws after production. Its appearance make it easier for consumers to buy the product and use 4 or more materials. On the average level, it has a descriptor that the product's design is based on an existing product of the same kind. It has minor flaws, but it's still acceptable to the market and used 3 materials. Lastly, the beginner level has a descriptor that the product's design is copied from another product of the same kind. It has major flaws and stains, and it is unacceptable to be bought by consumers and used 2 materials. So I hope you will enjoy making your 3D art. So that's all for today, class. Once again, I am Teacher Grizel.
I'm Teacher Joy.
I'm Teacher Rosie. I hope you enjoy listening, and thank you for watching.